Okay. Welcome everyone. I know I've said that I wasn't going to come on, but I think there's a GJ trade that I kind of want to take very shortly. However, I won't be here for long because I am dying with an illness over here. Oh my god. My throat feels like daggers. Just give me a sec. Okay. So yeah, I was potentially looking at GJ there, taking the highs. However, I didn't have time to really execute. It's only 4 pips away, so that's fine. So let me do something over here. Okay. So first things first. Obviously the weekly candle is bullish. We should fill the wick of the previous weekly candle, pretty bog standard. The daily candle here, you can see that we've closed above resistance again, so it's just continuing our bullish run here, which is nice to see. And realistically, what we should do is we should come to the highs now today. Hopefully back up to here, 193320, which is what I've been looking for a while now, which would be great. Obviously the 4-hour time frame here, this one's closed bullish above, which is why I quite like it, the lower wick flip, which is not bad. So it's closed above the kind of the 4-hour support, which is here, which is chill. Slow down, GJ. Slow down. Wait for the hourly to clear, the 30-minute to close. So yeah, I was potentially going to look to take this one right here. It's the break of the highs there. Stop loss below probably there, but that's okay. We still got a while. So yeah, if you look at the 4-hour here, realistically we should just drive to this high here, which is like 20 pips away, which is fine. So what else do we kind of have to the left hand side? So yeah, I mean, again, definitely driving up to them highs, that makes sense. However, there's a little bit of a previous support right here, which we've made support on, so I'd probably want a closure above there, and then we get the drive. Hopefully to, yeah, 800 and all that good stuff. Let's take a look then at news. Yeah, we're okay for news today, this morning. So yeah, I'm probably going to wait for a closure above here. That would be awesome. But realistically, it's pretty clean, man. Stop loss I'm going to have, yeah, probably below these levels down here. I think that would be good for moi. I like as well how we've wicked into this zone, rejected, then continued, which is good. I like, very nice. What we're saying about CPI affecting gold? Yeah, it's gonna affect gold, man. You just gotta make sure to leave it alone. Leave it alone. Yeah, so the 15 has a little bit of support here too. To be honest, I'm really not really bothered in terms of closure. Let's just see here, because even if, yeah, as long as you kind of close below that support, we should at least drive to the 600 here, and that would be nice. It's quite early on for a little bit of a move here. It's only 7:20. Not bad. Yeah, I do apologize. I am dying with a cold here. I could feel it coming last night. I could feel it coming. And yeah, it done me over, man. Right, let me put this on. Okay, sick. What the hell, brother? There. Looks good. Looks good. Nice, strong closure. Okay, so we've got a closure above, which is great. Now, look what we're doing right now. We're making the lower wick. Okay, so in terms of my situation here, I'm going to look to potentially take it very, very shortly and get the lower wick and expect us to make, you know, a top wick over here. Okay, so yeah, and my stop is gonna be like 250, which is chill, and then 700. So I'm gonna take the retest potentially. I'm just gonna wait for this 5 minute, see how we do, because it seems to be pulling quite hard. So I'm gonna look to the wicks left hand side. If we then reject and reflip, then I'm probably gonna get the reflip. The reason why I'm not getting in right now is because I don't really like how the 5 minute closed bearish, so I'm just gonna wait a little bit longer here. Just let it do its thing. Again, what I can do here is just wait for, you know, something like this, and then I'm good to go, right? So it's very nice. Was that the 15 close or 30? Yeah, it's 30, which is nice. So, yeah, make it slow wick. Let's see how it deals with it. Good morning, morning. Do you analyze on gold? Yeah, I will in a sec. I will in a second. Yeah. I think I need to update my trades as well. I've got another trade to add on over here. Yep. Because realistically, what I'm looking at, right, is that we should really come to even there, 449. So I don't want to get in too early, knowing that I might take another 4 pips drawdown. I'd rather wait for it to reject. Sorry, I hit my speaker went off there. There we go. So yeah, gonna see how it reacts really at this level down here. Dude, 28 people already, guys. Amazing stuff. Make sure you like the stream. Make sure you like the stream on TikTok too. Oh, am I lagging? Oh yeah. Got a little bit of a lag over here. There we go. So yeah, just coming down. Hopefully retesting this level. Not much of a top wick yet. That's fine with me. I get paid to wait. Paid to wait. Goldie, yeah, I mean, gold's just at all-time highs still, so it's just like, yep. Very hard to take anything but buys, but again, your buys are very close to the highs, right? So rejection can take some issues. Warning, my signals team made 2% in 10 minutes. Nice. Well done. We leave it alone or we try and catch it back up? That's your decision, man. Are you in a buy on GJ? Not yet. I'm waiting. I'm waiting for this lower wick to come here and see the reaction. If we reflip this candle, then yeah, I'm probably going to get in, boy. But if we don't, which it looks like we're struggling. Look at that 5-minute candle, quite a big bearish candle here. But again, look, we have 25 minutes for this to play out. So, you know, just had a 30-minute closure. We're just making the lower wick. Once we reflip this candle here, that would be very nice. That would be great. I do apologize for my cold. I am ill as balls right now. I nearly bailed on the stream, but I was like, actually, I could take this GJ trade maybe. So we'll see. So just retesting the previous resistance. Okay, so if we respect it, that would be great. Okay, so what I've got right now, what I've put to the signals group is a buy stop. So once we get above here, then I'll activate my buy stop. It's actually at 502 on my broker. Okay, because this will be confirming if we reflip, we're rejecting the zone, we're bouncing off support to the left hand side here, bouncing off previous resistance. So then we should drive, and we should drive to at least 612 here, and then maybe run us to 810. However, if it can never reflip and it closes bearish below, then I'm going to have to delete my buy stop because it didn't respect this area. Okay? Simple, simple. So yeah, I need to add this extra trade on, but it's looking good, man. The trades are looking very nice. What was my last trade? I'm trying to think. What was it? Was it GJ? Yeah, 12 pips. Not bad, not bad. On 8th of April. 3:30. Much later on. There's a buy, breakout on the flip, 30-minute fall, 12 pips. I think it only got about 12 pips though, which is good. So that was a nice little zone. So yeah, look, these are the stats so far, guys. 92% win rate, which is not bad. 115 pips secured. Very nice. Okay, so 8 minutes left for this 15. This will be interesting to see. Looking like we're starting to get some sort of reaction, but again, very bearish. Look at the 5 minutes. So we got to be careful. Got to wait for the flip and not get the retest. And that came all down to 5-minute closing bearish and the rejection. Okay, so once it breaks, if this 30-minute candle breaks this previous low, then I will delete buy stop as well. We're seeing to reject. So we'll see. Looking like the hourly over here isn't going to close above in 22 minutes. Need to see that reaction here as soon as possible. Mike Tyson, hello. Hello, hello. Good morning. Good morning, Damir. Hope you guys are doing well on TikTok. So, yeah, actually, let me change my win rate, my win thing here. So, yeah, this one's starting to come on. Yesterday, I missed a trade, which is a bit annoying, but I was at work. I can't do much about that. But I went through that with the group on Instagram and all that kind of stuff. Very, very simple. The trade came from around here with this rejection wick, the closure above. This candle closed above a very, very important level. If you look to the left hand side, it was a closure above here. Okay, now obviously if it's closed above here, what do? We drive here, we hold it as support. Very, very strong support. So once you get that closure above, if you look to the right hand side, it's a bit more detailed than that. It's higher time frame and stuff, but look, you see it closed above with this candle here, so you just enter off the rip, or even the celery there if you fancied it, and you are good. You are good as can be. So yeah, we'll take a look at gold in a second. However, I'm not really, as I said, bothered about gold because it's just at all-time highs. The stops are so big. I've been focusing on GJ whilst I've been doing this. Yeah, I mean yesterday it was a spot forming, I suppose. No really low wicks for liquidity though, really. Kind of just blasted off to infinity and beyond. So yeah, so far this month it's been more so GJ. I've been taking in gold, but that's fine. Okay, some sort of rejection here. I'd really want this 15 to not close below here. It needs to close above. And again, remember the analysis is this daily candle should fill this wick. Okay, it should continue its bullish push. Okay, and then eventually for the monthly candle, finish the monthly up here. That would be great. Okay, so you have a 5 minute that closes a bit doji here. Looking like some sort of support is maybe coming to form. 3 minutes left for this 15 to close. Now what you could wait for is a little bit extra confirmation maybe on the 30 to close above here. Yeah. Is that on the hourly as well? Yeah, it is. Yeah. So I'm probably going to wait actually until we close above there. I think now that we've rejected at that level. Let's look at the 4 hour. Yeah, the 4 hour is clean. It's just the lower time frames. I do apologize, man. I'm so ill. I feel horrendous. I feel nasty. And that's a good thing with buy stops. It kind of makes you not want to. It makes you not rush to get in. It makes you wait for the reasonable setup. And in this case, it was, you know, the lower wick and then the push. That's fine. So I'm gonna delete my buy stop right now. I'm gonna wait a little bit longer for this, maybe 15/30. Yeah. So I'm just gonna wait a little bit longer over here. See how we react. And again, you know, another thing, right? 500 is a big psychological level, so I'd want it to really close a little bit higher above, probably above this 30 support. Yeah, I think that would be a little bit easier. Depending on the rejection, we'll see how it prints, but so far I just gotta wait. Morning boss, morning Jacob, hope you doing well. Make sure to like the stream up if you guys haven't already. Hi, how are you? I'm good. Crypto TikToks. Hope you're doing well, brother. I'm good. Waiting for GJ. We will do analysis on gold in a second, but at the moment I'm just gonna focus on GJ. Ah. Yeah, so I mean, again, on the 30, we did just tap previous support, rejected off it. So I'm glad I saw that before. That's similar to like my losing trade that I took on gold. However, the only difference is that this is bullish. Oh. So 50-minute close respecting previous resistance, which is good. That's a good sign. 5-minute closed bullish rejecting, which is good as well. So I may look to get into this celery play, so the break at this high, but I just want to make this wait for this to make a lower wick first. And then depending on how close the 30-minute closure is, I may wait for that or not, depending. It depends. 50 minutes left for London Open to resume. I'm in buys and GA, got in like 15 celery earlier. Very nice. This one here, yeah, I like this one. Rejected 50% Asian, I'm pretty sure as well. Yeah, right about there. Very good, very good. So we'll see how this deals with it. But it's probably likely going to wait for this 30 to close in 13 minutes. Give me that extra confirmation. Yeah, I mean, a lot of gold moves have been very, very spontaneous. I mean, this one on Friday was okay. But yeah, for the most part, it's just been moving with such big candles, but not really much confirmation. It would be raining for a while and then just pops. And it's like, ooh, we knew you were gonna pop, but it's very hard to get in. That's fine. I just let it. I mean, to be honest with you, I'm just happy that when we come bearish, look how long we have to come down. My God. And I prefer sells on gold and buys, to be honest. Buys seem a little bit more, I don't know, impulsive. Oh shit. Do do do. So yeah, you're kind of in a situation here where it's like, right, I've got 11 minutes left for the hourly to close. I kind of want this hourly to close above this hourly support over here. If it didn't, then it'd be a little bit of an L. Okay, the 30-minute would also be nice to close above that 30 support. So that's what you're gonna kind of wait for over here. So now I can just do this. Just gonna wait patiently for it to close above here. Yeah, I like writing these on, especially at the start when I was learning, because if you write on where you want to take your buys, it's pretty easy to see when it comes to it what to do, man. $313 views on TikTok already. Damn. Amazing stuff. So, yeah, we'll see how this closes in 10 minutes time. How's everyone's trading week been so far? It's Wednesday, so it's 2 days. 2 days. I've taken one trade, one winning trade. I do apologize for maybe the lack of streaming. This week, well, this week is actually chill. I'm gonna do Wednesday. I'm gonna do Friday, but next week I'm busy, man. I'm busy. Got some shit to do. So I probably won't stream much next week. Maybe just Friday. But that's fine. That is what it is. Okay, so can you see now what's happened here? We haven't broke the high. We've rejected, so this is not looking good for the buys now, which is a bit of a shame. If this 30-minute close is bearish, then yeah, we're back in the zone. So that's fine. But even later on, when we look to take buys above, I still can look above 500. Let's just take a look to the left hand side to make sure. Yeah, a lot of wicks rejecting here. It's a little bit choppy above here, actually, to be honest. In this area. But there's clearly some sort of supports, though, which is good, because look here. Supports held here, here, here. This is on that line that I want to take buys on. Supports there, resistance there. So very, very key level there, which is good to see. So that's the whole thing in terms of taking trade like this. You just gotta look to the left hand side. So yesterday I discussed it on my Instagram and on my TikTok that I wanted a closure above this line here, because once we get a closure above here, we drive. Okay, so if you look to the right hand side, when did that happen yesterday? It happened here. So the trade would have been from here. Okay, and then also another thing. Well, where can I run this trade? Like, how far can I run this? Well, let's go back to the left hand side, because it'll always tell you. Okay, so look over here. So if you get a closure above here, what did these candles do? Well, they pushed all the way up to like here, right? So this is something to maybe mark. That's the biggest one. There was a little bit of a minor blip here, but then for the most part, it pushes very, very quickly in that area. So if we go to the right hand side now, what happened? These are the grey lines I've just marked on. Look at that. Straight to it. Bam. Bam, boy. I also said there's going to be a little bit of a rejection around this grey line here, and there was. So again, all the data you need is just to the left hand side, and you got to be patient. And also, higher time frames are a big factor, so make sure to read them properly. Okay. So gold's coming down now. If you're looking at gold, then fair dues. But again, the reason why I'm not really paying attention to it is because look, monthly's bullish, weekly's bullish, daily's bullish, 4-hour is bearish, hourly is bearish, 30 minutes bearish, 15 bearish. So even in just structure, if I wrote out all those issues here, so ball, weekly, ball, daily, ball, 4-hour bear, hour bear, min bear. Okay, so let's take a look here. So if I write all this, right? Now, what is the issue with taking gold right now? What is the issue in terms of just reading structure on the time frames? Okay, what is the issue? Well, the main issue is that your higher time frames, which is the strongest confirmations, are bullish. Look at them. The monthly, the weekly, the daily are bullish. Okay. However, your smaller time frames, obviously the 4-hour is still reasonably big, 4-hour, whatever, is bearish. But the hourly and the 30 are bearish. So it means that if you take a trade based on, the higher time frames, well, then the lower time frames are contradicting against you, and vice versa, right? If you're taking, if you're taking sells in this market, if anything goes wrong, you know for a fact you're in the higher time frames, you're still bullish, and you're going to get slaughtered. So it's very, very important to identify and making sure that the higher time frames align with your analysis, okay? If you're looking to take a sell with all of these things bullish, then the only thing that you should be taking is probably a retest, right? A retracement. But you knowing in your head that it's going to go bullish again. That is the only really trade you can take with this. Oh, shit, boy. Let's go. Let's go, man. 4 minutes left. 4 minutes left, Bob. It's got a little bit of resistance at 579, which is a bit annoying. Makes the zone a little bit small, but we'll see. So look, I'm looking for buys on GJ over here. Why? Well, because the left hand side is clean for us to push up to continue, but again, it comes from the higher time frames. The monthly is bullish, we should fill this wick to the monthly candle. The weekly is bullish, we should fill this wick. The daily candles close bullish again above support, above resistance, sorry. So it should continue, make a lower wick, flip, and fill the previous daily and continue. Okay, the 4 hours closed bullish above the previous resistance, made a lower wick, flipped, so that's good. Closed above 4 hour support. Okay, the hourly candle's bullish. So can you see there's every single time frame in my favor? It puts me in a much greater situation of taking a winning trade when I have most of the higher time frames and the lower time frames on my side. Okay? And in my trading journal that you guys can have access to if you use my affiliate links for IC markets and all that kind of stuff, I'm going to be doing it in a different format from now on, where I'm going to write in all those things. So all those, the daily, what the daily was, the 4 hour, you know, these are all my trades taken. So yeah, so I'm going to go through and add more of it. $48 pips March? Hell no. That's wrong. But yeah, I'm gonna do that. So if you guys do want access to this, I invite you once you know, you can use the IC Markets link or the Blueberry Markets link, which are in my bio. I help you out, you help me out, boy. 2 minutes left. 2 minutes left. GJ went to 7 pips and almost hit my break even, now holding and hoping to go now. Very nice. Yeah, I mean, you know, yeah, it's a hard one because even here, like a buy above here, I'm gonna face rejection at 583. So in my mind, I'm starting to think, you know, is it really viable me taking a trade from this area when I can just wait for a closure above there and then take these buys, you know? Because what's the difference? Well, the buys above here, the zone is bigger, it's 20 pips, and it's also clean for a push. So, yeah, that could be the opportunity. I think this zone's too choppy for me. Thinking about it now, it's only got like 6 pips to resistance, so realistically I'm gonna get break even at 6 pips, which kind of sucks, but again, and anyway, if 46 seconds, if this hourly doesn't close above here, then it's donezoed. Yeah, so I might wait a little bit longer actually here on GJ for later on maybe. We just seem to struggle above this 15-minute. Looking like we're starting to make a new range. So the new range kind of consists of this, which was nice. I mean, again, I wish I took this trade here from there to there, but I was slapping my face with water because I felt like ass. 30-minute close bearish, and again, look, the hourly did not close above, so it's just still respecting it. So yeah, I'd be careful in GJ here. Now, how would I look to take GJ sells? Well, it would be once maybe the 4-hour closes back below. But for the most part, I'm bullish on GJ because again, higher time frames are telling me that, right? So broke 30-minute highs, looks good. Come on, push. But again, I'm not really bothered in this because we haven't closed above. But it's just still nice to watch, right? Never get greedy, never think that you're missing out on things. For me, you know, it needed to close at least above here for me to even look, especially in the hourly. We haven't done that, and the zone is getting a little bit smaller for my liking. The reason why I looked at it before is because, again, I had my support here. And therefore this zone from A to B is a little bit larger, 12 pips. However, looking back at it on the 30, it's still respecting this support here, and it's also hourly support. So again, it's like there's a 15 support down here, but the 30 in the hourly is clearly obviously a higher time frame. So therefore it's stronger. So therefore you've got to take into account the 30 in the hourly one. Yeah. Bye. But yeah, that'll be nice once we get above 613. That'll be good. If 800 is at the high of the previous daily, yeah. Hopefully before the news comes in. So let's see then how you would deal with this. So let's say you got in on the break of that high here. You'd have to go break even around 578. It's 560 for the hourly res as well. Well done, Tom. If I was you, I'd be break even. Because I think it's gone reject, boy. Because you didn't close above, man, so it's gonna struggle. Very, very important, the closures. Okay, let's do a little last to go, but then I might have to leave you guys because I'm dead and I still need to go and have a rest because I feel like garbage. So first things first, again, daily, weekly, monthly, everything's bullish. Okay, get to the 4 hour, you can see that we have 4 hour resistance right here. Okay. What the hell are they? Okay, so 4 hour resistance, very, very important, very strong. You don't want to be taking buys there right at 4 hour res, okay? That's important. And then also, you know, what do we have down here? Well, this is 4 hour support. How did I find out these zones so quickly? Well, it's just the body of the candles, right? The body here closes respecting, so this is resistance. And this is the support. It could be a little bit further down, like there, but again, you can refine it when you get to the lower time frames, as long as you've got it marked and you know that there's an issue there. then you're good. Look at the hourly time frame, looking a little bit choppy in terms of the higher time frames. Sorry, in terms of the highs here, a lot of wicks. That's fine, but again, you know, as I've said, you don't want to be going against the trend, and the trend is very, very bullish. However, you also don't want to be taking the buy of the all-time high. So that's why I don't really pay attention to gold until we start to move, or, you know, make a high, make support. You know, it's so much easier taking the support than it is anything else. But yeah, again, you know, there's nothing for me to really take apart from, you know, waiting for another bullish run to come and then support forming later on. But yeah, I'm not really that bothered. You know, this push here, no lower wicks, no lower wicks. So when there's a lot of volume, it tends to not make much lower wicks at these highs, but that's fine. 580 is my TP. Nice. I would just be careful with GJ, guys. You know, I'm not in for a reason, right? Considering I was eyeing it up before, I'm not in it for a reason because we haven't closed above. And even if we did, the zone is very, very choppy. And the reason why it's a little bit of an L is because, look here, right? This was at 11 o'clock. So this is in volume time, you know, 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock. We just stayed in this zone. So it's not like it was Asian where there's no volume. You know, it really struggled there. Okay? So pick your battles wisely. Pick your battles wisely. But yeah, if you do want to have access to the group and all the signals and all that kind of stuff, make sure to come and check us out. It's only $29.99 for a very small amount of time. These are all the trades that we've taken so far since March when I've started. Again. But yeah, for only £29, $29.99 for a takeaway, you get all these trades, and obviously you get trade reviews at the end of the week. And I keep you updated with, you know, a lot of detail of when I'm taking trades and all that kind of stuff. When to close, when to have runners on. All detailed there with you for you guys. Trying to think how could TikTok get that link, but I can sort it out. Here we go. Yeah, so I now added that link into the TikTok bio. So you can just go straight to that link there. Very nice. So yeah, you can see here now, GJ's rejected. Oh my god, my I am fucking ill, bro. I do apologize. So yeah, GJ's rejected. So what I'm gonna do now, and this is what I, you know, think you guys should do as well, is just have an alert. Have an alert where you want it. So I'm just gonna, because sitting on the charts all day is painful. So I'm gonna have an alert here, 192,600, which is up here. When we start to get above there, I'll start to have a look to maybe take the buys above later on. And then gold, I'm just gonna wait for some 4 hours to close in 2 hours time. And that's kind of how you do it for the day, right? You find your setup. Again, you refine it, making sure that it's the right trade to take. And here we missed. Sorry, and here I showed you why we missed out on this GJ push and how it could have rejected, because it did not close above. So important. We did not close above. So even if the candle pushes and breaks above previous highs, it doesn't matter. It didn't close above. It's still respecting it. Okay, you need to remember a 30-minute candle had 30 minutes to close above, and it didn't. Okay, the hourly candle had an hour to close above that zone, and it did not. It rejected. So keep that in mind if you're in a GJ buy and you're gonna take this L potentially. You know, go through it. Why did it go wrong? It's because you didn't look at the 30 and the hourly support. That's all. That's all. But don't get hard done on yourself. Just put it in practice and just be a bit more streamlined. And again, you know, whilst I was talking about it, I discussed that, you know what, this range, even above, even if it did close above, is actually pretty ass. It's a small range. If I want to be taking good trades, I want to be in high, you know, large ranges, right? When I have a small range, it's silly. Silly. Okay. So I'm gonna have some rest now, guys. I do apologize for today in terms of my illness, but hopefully we'll get that sorted, and I'll be with you guys on Friday. But yeah, stay safe, guys. Wait until 192,600. When you get above that zone, you're gonna be good to continue this GJ run. And again, with gold, just stick on the higher time frames, making sure that it makes sense. Don't just rush in. That would be very, very silly. Okay. But yeah, thank you so much for coming on, guys. Make sure to give it a like, subscribe, all that good stuff. And we'll see you guys on Friday. Peace out, squad. I'm going to get some rest. See you later, alligator.